Hi and welcome to another training video from smalldevelopments.com.au. This video is intended to follow on from the series of 4 videos on using RP data to find small development sites, and it will make much more sense if you have already reviewed our video series on RP data first. You can directly link to the first video in this series by clicking on the screen here and coming back to this video after. In this training video, I will show you how to navigate Pricefinder to replicate functionality that I've shown you in finding small development opportunities in RP data. The first thing to note is that the search function is state specific. You need to go to the map on the left and select the state that you want to search in. I always search by using the Property Search tab, as the map search uses a different mapping tool that doesn't have the required functionality. The search function isn't quite as intuitive as it is on RP data, where it has a predictive search tool. You'll need to enter the street number, the street name, and the suburb to get the right results. Click Go and accept the terms and conditions to proceed. I have entered the same property in Queensland that I showed in my first RP data video to find 2 lots on one title. The way that this will appear in Pricefinder is slightly different to RP data. The functionality exists in the same way though. I will click through to the property report page, then on the map on the top right corner to bring up the mapping tool. My standard settings when looking for development sites are to press the All button to see details for all properties, tick the street number. I normally keep the area shown but will untick it, as this makes it clearer to demonstrate for this exercise. You can see the difference between how number 63 appears in Pricefinder to what it did in RP data, with Pricefinder demonstrating the title with the address number on the common boundary of the 2 lots, rather than appearing with the same number on both lots. This is clearer when we remove the aerial photograph by unticking this box. When you do this, the boundary between the 2 lots will appear quite faintly. You can still see by bringing up the lot numbers by ticking on that box that there are 2 lots on that single title. Note that when in this mode it is difficult to spot these opportunities. With the aerial photo in place, you can take measurements by clicking on the tape measure, then clicking once on the edge of a building and double clicking to finish taking the measurement. You can see the dimensions of the block, but only for the selected property. You can move from one to another by clicking on it, and it will show the dimensions for that property instead. Unfortunately, it loses its formatting when you move from one property to another, which can be a bit annoying as you need to reset your settings. If you tick the last sale box, it will show the most recent sale value of every property in that area and when it last sold, which is really handy to get an idea of market prices. If we scroll down, you will see a lot of great details about the property, including the owner's name and address, sales history, points of interest in the area and how far they are from the property, the property zoning, and a great feature that is in Pricefinder but not in RP data of recent development applications in the area. They can be for a range of things but will often include small development applications. This is great as a guide to assist you to understand what plans other people are putting into council. When you first click through, you will be asked to accept their terms and conditions. Then you may need to go back then re-enter their site. You can then go through and review copies of their plans that have been approved by Council. So you can see that within the mapping tool, RP Data and Pricefinder have essentially the same functionality. Have a look around for yourself to check out the features, especially the suburb flyover report and estimation tool, which when combined provide the same kind of detail as a CMA report in RP Data. In my next video, I will give you a summary of the differences between RP Data and Pricefinder, so you can choose the appropriate tool for your circumstances and budget. You can link to it directly by clicking here on the screen.